Hi everybody and welcome back to Alsteadt Golf and welcome to the Sunday Swing Quest. We've got Alsteadt from South Africa. He's showing with a hook. Now we've got a special treat, we've got a special guest, Tubes.
Yay!
So we played today at Woburn, haven't we?
We did.
Had a good game, we've done a challenge.
Great fun.
Done some stuff for your channel as well.
Yep.
Which the link will be down below in the description, so make sure you go and check that out.
Thank you.
So we've got Alsteadt, he's struggling with a hook shot.
Yep.
So you're going to be our test dummy today. Okay. And I'm going to use you as if Alsteadt is here. And we're going to start to talk about how we can create the opposite impact factors for him. Sweet. Let's get into it. Come on. So if you adjust the golf ball for me,
okay,
and then just swing to the top and stop. I just want to kind of demonstrate what's going on in his golf swing. So he's got a golf swing now that moves very much under plane, and the path is travelling quite a lot into out, and he's got a club face that is close to his club path and pointing left to target. Now this is causing him to either hit this hook shot, which would be those impact factors, but then he gets the opposite as well. He gets that into-out path, but his face pointing out to the right. So it's almost like it's got a two-way miss. Over rotates the face, he's got it pointing to the left, points to the right, he's got this push off to the right, face and path to match it. So what I want to do is I want to talk about a drill, and I kind of like to work with kind of targets and visual stuff because it's that time of the season now where we want to play a lot of golf out on the golf course. Yep. Trying to make big swing changes in terms of this would be very, very hard. And I think doing something that's a visual and trying to adapt to a target is the best way to go, ultimately.
Absolutely.
So we said at the moment, if we use these alignment sticks, red would be his club path, blue would be the ball to target line, and he's got a club path that's travelling into out, and his face pointing left of the red and left of the blue.
Right.
When he hits his hook shot.
Yep.
When he hits his push shot, the face and path are both down this red. So we're going to try and create the opposite. We're going to try and get him fading it. Okay. So we're going to try and create a club path now that works this way and a face that's open to the red but pointing left of the blue. So ultimately flip it on its head and create the opposite ball flight. And I think anybody that's struggling with a hook, they're going to struggle with that push. They're going to be ultimately worrying about the ball missing left and right.
Yep.
So I almost want to say to a player, right, can we take the left side of the course out of play in this instance? And we'll start trying to hit that fade shot.
Yep.
So nice and simple. All I want you to do is, we're going to 1, 2, 3. We're going to place an alignment stick about 3 or 4 yards just roughly in front. And we'll angle it a little bit away from target. And we'll angle it a little bit away from yourself, so towards target.
Yep.
So what I want to do here is now, I want you to feel now that we're going to be swinging left of the alignment stick. So imagine you put yourself in the trees and you have to hit a low fade out of those trees. We're going to try and adopt to environment here, so we're going to try and create the opposite by just reacting to what we've got in front of us.
Right.
So we're going to tell Alsteadt that anything that starts to the right of this alignment stick is no good.
Right.
We've got to feel that we're going to start it left of the alignment stick,
okay,
but finish it right of target.
Right, okay.
So again, we're going to try and ultimately influence his face and path relationship.
Cool.
So, no pressure.
You've got to go left of that.
Yeah, exactly. And you can't manipulate it in terms of alignment. You just got to feel that the swing is a little bit left. So we're going to create the opposite. So swing to the top for me and stop.
Get close to that. Real comfortable.
We would start to see a club path that now doesn't work as underneath. We'd start to feel a club path that works a little bit more on plane.
Yeah.
Square at impact. And a club path that feels a little bit exiting left. Now that's the opposite. It's not actually going to be exiting left, but it's the opposite to what he feels like.
Right.
And we have a club face that's a little bit more neutral through there.
Okay.
And this ultimately will give him a lot more control. And I would say we're starting with driver here, but I would probably start with an iron to begin with.
Yep.
And ultimately we're going to try and create the opposites.
So you basically give me the hardest one to do?
Yeah, pretty much. So again, we're looking for the opposite. We're looking for an out-swing path with a slightly open face.
So left of that, finish up.
Exactly. We're going to react to the environment.
Okay.
Nice shot. Now, this is not something that's made for you. This is for us. So
policy,
for us, all we're trying to do is basically say here, look, how can we simply change your club path and face relationship Right, let's react to the target, place an alignment stick in front, and let's get trading this path being a little bit left and this face being a little bit open. We know you've got a nice neutral grip. Let's start changing that habit. And imagine we put ourselves in the scenario in the trees, and this will really help us make those changes during the golf season. Last thing I want you to do is start pelting balls on the range and really feel like we become a range person. Let's get in a realistic environment and let's actually start working like on the golf course. Put your tree down and start creating the opposite. Thanks so much for coming on the channel and being my
thank you very much.
test person
Pleasure.
today.
Thank you, no problem.
Thank you for watching. If you want to be on next week's Sunday Swing Quest, comment down below, tag 3 friends, and don't forget to share the video. Thank you for watching.
Subscribe.